Hello, beautiful mama. So happy Mama's First Mondays. Happy Monday to you. So I know that it's weird to hear people say that, but I'm saying happy Monday because Mondays for me are Mama's days. That's where I'm here to help you put Mama's first. So, first off, welcome to Mama's First Mondays, which is where I come to pretty much help you find ways to put yourself first. Start your week off the best way on the right foot. So, if this is our first time meeting, I am Denise Boyd, also known as the Unprofessional Mom. And I'm known as the Unprofessional Mom because I have an unorthodox way of being a mom. So, culture says put your kids first, but my way says put me first, says mamas, you put you first. So, honestly, you guys, that is literally what I am all about. So, today on Mama's First Monday, I have some I don't know, for me, it was something that was life changing. So, yeah, I have some life changing information. And sometimes, though, when I give this information, it may not hit when I first say it, but I promise you, if you watch it again and again, you will get it. So, but if you get it the first time, then you don't have to. But let me show you what the problem is. And this has literally been a problem of mine for a very long time because those of y'all who have been following me, you know I have kids that ranges from age 5 to 21. Yes, 5 to 21. So the dynamics in my house are very interesting. And my oldest, of course, was from a different relationship. I wasn't married. I was a single mom. So you can imagine me putting my kid first, trying to overcompensate. So the problem is putting your kids' problems and sometimes even other people's problems before yours. And you guys, just think about it. Most of the time, what do we do? If we're sick, is one thing, but if our kids are sick, what do? We stop everything to make sure that we can be everything for them. It's almost as if we don't want them to feel any kind of pain, at all, which is crazy because, sometimes they do need to experience some things. And yes, we should be able to alleviate some things for them. But at the same time, we have to think about our problems as well. For example, our kids' problems are normally not really big problems as compared to our own. Like, for example, my kids get upset when their pads aren't doing what they wanted to do. It's a problem. And then they'll say, Mom, help me. My pad's not working. I can't get this to work. And it's like, but I'm doing something, Um, and that kind of goes back to what I said last week in episode one, which is all about saying, hey, is it okay if I have some of my time? Because what my kids do is they actually come and they'll try to, just think, okay, mama's going to help, because that's what I have been doing. But now it's like they're learning, okay, mama needs her time. Mama needs to, also help herself. But when it comes to helping yourself, you have to literally start thinking about your problem. So one thing that we do, and I've done this myself, is kind of minimize my problems or put them on the back burner, put them in a parking lot to go back and get them. And in most cases, I don't go back and get them. And guess what that does? It leaves you feeling unfulfilled. Um, and a lot of us as moms, and this is not necessarily good or necessarily bad, but we would give our kids everything that we don't have, kind of to mask what we don't have or to mask the problems we have. And I want you to stop masking your problems because your problems are your problems and you can alleviate them just like you alleviate your kids' problems. So, what's the solution? So the solution is for you to put your problems first. So, yes, your kids may have a problem, but what about your problems? And I do want you to do this today. I want you to find or choose one problem that you have in your life or one thing that is really, not working out for you right now. And I want you to get so involved with finding a solution that you find and actually heal a part of yourself in that search. So, first off, what could that problem be? I don't know. Maybe the problem is that you're not doing self-care. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe it's the self-love part, which I will talk about on another episode. Maybe it's that. So let's just choose self-care for now, because you guys, self-care is not what's the word? It is not a luxury. It is a necessity. It is mandatory, meaning self care are the basic needs that you need. And if that is something, if that's a problem that you're not dealing with, then it's going to deal with you regardless. And I'm speaking from experience. So what I had to do was really start putting me first and deciding, okay, I'm going to show up for myself every day, even before I show up for my kids, because if I can show up for me first, then I can show up for them. So with that problem, I started putting things into practice that helped me. And guess what? I did heal a part of me. I started to learn things about me that I didn't even know. And you guys, it is a beautiful thing when you can learn more about you, okay? And that's what I really want for you, mamas. I want you to learn more about you. And as you start finding problems in your life, and it don't have to be major, it could be small. I will start with a small one and then go to a major one. When you start finding problems in your life, what's going to happen once you start finding solutions is that's when your life is going to change. That's when you are going to change because no true change happens unless you change. So if you want to change in your life, you have to start with you. And you, my friend, can do it. So I'm going to share this, and this is kind of going to go into episode 3 a little bit. But one of the biggest ways that I found to actually help me actually solve problems was to invest in me and to invest in me in a way that most moms don't really invest in themselves. And that's something that I will share with you in episode 3. But I want you to think about it. It's totally okay for you to invest in you because think about it. We already invest in our kids. We invest in their problems. We invest in trying to make them happy. We invest in a whole lot of those things, but what about you? So this week, I want you to know that it is okay. You can say it with me. Say, it's okay for me to put my problems first. Because when you put your problems first, then you can show up healed for your kids. And if you believe that, I want you to say it again. Go back and record, I guess maybe get a snippet if you need to, and play it ever so often. It's okay for me to put my problems before my kids' problems. And because honestly, you guys, that's the only way that you're going to be able to show up healed. All right, so I love you all so much, and I will be back on here Monday just for you all. I hope you all have a wonderful, amazing week. I'll see you all next